On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Throws there, Trey McBride. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Benson now from the gun. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go!
1st and 10, Murray. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Benson on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, hey, Larry!
Benson once more. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Tucker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
There's the high.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Brown now. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Buggy. 19 taxi. 11. Hey, uno.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. White, Tony. With speed left.
Sent in motion.
Hey, uno more.
Stroud from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Alert hot, dog.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm State. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Ow, but tonight.
First down, Stroud.
danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the guard game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Pass is hauled in by the running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Oh, boy.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jarrett Lynch, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4.
Here we go. Look at hot, look at hot. Hey, south. Buggy. Under.
Kick the running back in motion.
Nike Texas.
Stroud now on 4th down. Vacates quickly left side. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
2.
Now an inside give to Benson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Sit. Larry.
They've got a man in motion.
Hold up.
Murray here on 1st down. Gets everything he has under this throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down. They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Oh. 2. What?
Kyler throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Big Ace. 1-1.
They snap it to Murray. He sends this one to the end zone. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. You've got explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Hey, uno more.
Shotgun now, 1st round. A pass caught by Tate Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Robbie. Ow, what's that? Hey!
Shroud. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it! And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch.
There's him holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Chased out to his right. And this one doesn't go far. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Easy.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, smash Bronco.
one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
All right.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Higgins makes the catch. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Down.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Running back sent in motion. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
All right. Hey, south. Buggy. 19 Texas.
From the 46. That one's caught along the left sideline. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
11.
Offense in the hurry up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
19 Texas. Hey, uno. Why, Tony. Good.
Working inside the red zone. Pass caught by Mixon. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. And he pushed for it, and they managed to stop him at the 2. Working quickly here. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
3 plays shot, got it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Uno more. Look the hot.
Back to throw it. And oh, he got it. Interception. Picked out by Garrett Williams. There are costly interceptions happens, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown.